have that conversation with your Filipina. Mhm. The one that she never wanted to hear come across your lips. Back in a moment. Yes, it's time to have that conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, between you and your Filipina. Mhm. The one she never thought you would mention, the one she never thought she would hear you say. Mhm. That conversation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She thought y'all was tight. She thought y'all was right. She thought everything was cool, you know. He was her ace coon boom. You know what I'm saying? We were meant to be her destiny. You know what I'm saying? But time changes things. You know what I'm saying? You lose grip on reality. And she's no longer your speciality. Okay? It's time to let it go. It's time to put her on ice. Ice, ice, baby. Yeah. Hmm? Freeze that, because I'm done. And so, whenever you have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, you need to tell her it's over. Hmm? It sounds simple, doesn't it? But the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, many Filipinos don't take no for an answer. Complaining with you? Sometimes when you tell a Filipino, look at baby, so you know, we had a nice time, you know, but so he said, what? she gonna go off on you. She gonna rock the boat on you. Yeah, yeah, because she don't like what you saying to her. What you saying to her is not real. In her mind, in her reality, when a Filipino hooks up with you, it's for death. Until death do we part. So she gonna say, you ain't dead yet. But you wanna be? But yeah, you gotta be careful when you have that conversation. That conversation that says, I'm done. I'm not taking this from you no more. I'm walking out that door. Leave me the age alone. Don't call me. Don't Facebook me. Don't message me. Don't email me. Don't text me. I'm out. And sometimes it's so very, very hard to hear the man that you think you love say those words to you. You know, so the question is, why would you leave her? Several reasons. Number one, she ain't doing right. She ain't doing tight. Number two, you could be incompatible. You know, she loud and you stop quiet, whatever. You know, things happen, man. The problem is whenever we get in our mind to tell her, we back off. We feel sorry. We feel shame. We feel some kind of way about telling her what's right. The worst thing you can do is not have that conversation with your Filipino. Because when you keep putting it off, you're delaying the inevitable. And you're causing yourself more heartache and more pain. Real quick, real quick, real quick. We just had a broadcast with Markel. We're gonna run this real quick. Yeah, I know y'all want BobbieD. Yeah, I got you, sleep, man. I got time. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You gotta go sleep, go sleep. You gotta do something, do something, do something, do something. But I'm gonna do this. Let's go. Real quick, real quick. Number one. Let's look at the no hocus pocus, just thumbnail for the day. Let's go. So thumbnail right there. Tell that right there. Mm-hmm. She's dreading that conversation. Oh my God. Oh my God. What did he just say to me? Yeah, that's what she said. So baby, look at. Yes, sweetheart. I need to see you. Okay. You want to take me out to dinner? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's move. Let's go. Hmm? What we want to talk about? I'll tell you that when I get there. What you mean? You heard me. That conversation, ladies and gentlemen. That conversation that says it's over and it's never going to be the same between you and her. When you break it to a Filipina, you better break it right, tie it long, strong. Because whenever a Filipina latches onto you and she territorializes you for her, you're a part of her, she a part of you, it ain't no letting go. Easy. Five things for you, real quick. Actually, seven things. I'm gonna run this quick because a lot. And I know y'all sleep about it. I tired. Okay. You tired all you want. I don't get tired. I complete things. When you complete things, you never worry about how strong you are, how weak you are, how tired. You just do it because it needs to be done. Okay. Some of y'all need to know this because some of y'all want to break up with the woman you giving $500 a month with right now. Call her that Filipino. Tired of it. Every time I turn around, I gotta keep it. And you know what happens? A lot of times when you send your Filipino money on a monthly basis through FedEx, I mean through Western Union, whatever, they get to have a sense of what entitlement. You know what I mean? I'm entitled to this. And if you send uh, 1,000 pesos less than what she get, what's wrong? You know that's not me. You better do that. I need my money. You begin to act like an American woman. You know what I'm saying? They're making demands on you. Yeah. Sometimes they put their hands on you after they make a demand on you. You know what I'm saying? But listen to me. Let's go. We'll run this real quick. Number one. Now focus, just focus. We're gonna talk about prepare. We're gonna talk about pick the right spot. We're gonna talk about talk to your Filipinas somewhere that's uncomfortable. We're gonna talk about sit in person. We're gonna talk about be respectful, and we're gonna talk about make a clean break, baby, and stick with your decision. Number one. What's number one? Prepare. You better be ready. You better be ready. Prepare, man. Be ready. That lady right there. You think she gonna take the news bad? The way she posing like that for you? You think she's gonna take it good? You think she's gonna be ready to receive what you have to say to her? No. It's a heartbreak, especially if she think you are hers, whether she's doing you right or not. You know, be prepared. Think about what you're gonna say, how you're gonna say it. Be ready. Have the words in your mind. If you have to rehearse them, because a lot of times what happens when we try to break up, we get so weak-kneed, we get weak as water, and we just try to say, no, I'm sorry, and we change the whole subject. What were you trying to say, Johnny? Well, I love you, and I want to be with you. We change the whole subject because we become so weak-minded. We become so gratifying today. Well, I don't want to hurt her feelings, all that kind of stuff. You know, stick to your gun, be prepared. And where to be prepared is to rehearse. Get in your mind what you're going to say, when you're going to say it, how you're going to say it, and be direct. Get to the point, man. Yeah. Number two, pick the right spot, man. You got to pick the right spot. Pick the right spot where there's no distractions. Neutral to both of you, face to face. God say, don't try to ghost her. What ghost, Bobby? What you mean ghost? Ghost. Casper the ghost? No. Ghost, man. You ever been ghosted in your life? I've never had, but many people have. Ghost means when somebody you're going with and you date them online or you date them face to face, and all of a sudden you had a regular dating relationship. All of a sudden you're gone. Out of thin air, they nowhere to be found. You can't find them, you can't see them, you can't call them, they block it. That's called ghosting. That's the worst way to leave somebody. Because when you leave them up in the air. They don't know what they said wrong, they don't know what they did wrong, and you leave them full of guilt and doubt. Don't do that, man. A real man faces his issues in life, whether it's relationship issues, whether it's work issues, whether it's school. It don't matter, man. You stand up and be a man. You stand up and be counted for what is right. You know, I hate, man. I'm like this, man. Some things in life, it will make you feel some kind of way about it, but it's best to feel that some kind of way and get it over with than to let it linger. Okay, get to it, deal with it, and move on with your life. Okay, never ghost a woman, man. Never do that. And number three, pick the right spot, man. Place, no distractions. Be neutral, both of you, face to face, man. Let her see your eyes. Look in her eyes. Look in her face. You know? And if because she's cheating on you, she's gonna be surprised because you found out. And then she's gonna go into denial and the whole blame game stuff. Number three, we out. Number three, talk, man. Talk in a comfortable place. And don't get too comfortable, man. You don't want to get too comfortable, because then she begins to think that, oh, he did. We want to get comfortable, and you want to get next to her. And you know what I'm saying? You don't want that, man. You don't want that. You don't want to get too comfortable. We want to make sure to get her attention, right? Because then she begins to think, well, we're going to do our normal routine. No, don't get too comfortable with her. Don't let her get too comfortable, because you got to lower the boom, okay? You got to be strong. It's like when you talk to her, be like ice. No emotions. Change your tone if you have to. If you used to talk to, hey, babe, what's up? Hi. Yeah, because it's time for business. You're not there to kiss up on her. You're not there to date her anymore. That's over. And you have to show it in your emotions, in your attitude. Okay? Be wrong, be right, be direct. Don't make her feel comfortable, man, and make her get her attention. She started joking with you. Excuse me, this is I'm serious. Let's talk. That's how you do it. And number four. Talking in a comfortable place. Say person to person. Be direct. No joking. No playing games with her. I know she want to play. Johnny, how you doing? No, then they lure you into their little net, their little web, their little games. You don't need that right now. Now is not the time to play. Now is the time to stay focused and to tell her what you need to let her know. Hmm? And you got to get ready for her reaction to it. Number five, be respectful. You got to cuss her out, man. You be so and so, you at the MF, and you better GD. You ain't got to do all that. A real man expresses himself without profanity. I'm serious. I mean, you can use it if you want to, but how does that make you feel? How does that make you better if a person is communicating? You lower yourself when you use blatant profanity to deal with any situation. You lower yourself. You know? Sometimes it's necessary when they can't get it. But if they can get it, why you got to cuss? You know? Be strong, be direct, be sincere, and be to the point. No cussing, no slapping, no pushing, none of that. Get to it. Don't delay. Get to it. What you got to tell her. Okay? Number 6, we are almost. And then you got to understand, make a clean break. When you tell her bye, cut the cord right there. Cut it. Cut it with a knife. Cut it like you cutting hard ice. And when you cut the cord physically and you release yourself from her presence, keep in mind that in your mind and in your heart, the release is not terminated totally. It's only beginning in your mind. If you loved her, it's only the beginning in your mind, and it's only beginning in your heart if you had some kind of feeling for her. Because after you leave her, after you walk away from her, it's going to be those same emotions going to come up. You're going to miss talking to her. You're going to miss seeing her. You're going to miss the stuff she said to make you feel, all those things going to happen. But you have to first make a clean break. Can't be weak. Well, Johnny, can you just give me a second? Yes, I know. You're the only foreign man I ever had, and he's so good to me. Don't go for that. Tears, crocodile tears, they're always going to do that. That's what women do. They know how to make you feel hurt inside. They know how to make you feel shame. They know how to put the guilt on you. Especially Filipinos. Filipinos are highly emotional creatures, sensitive as well. So breaking up with a foreign man, with the Monte, it's hard, man. They say that something breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up with a Filipino is double hard to do, especially when she loves you, or she thinks in her mind, or she wants you to think that she loves you. Okay, it's very, very difficult. You have to know what you're going to do and be ready to do it. Be ready to implement your plan. Don't give it no second chances, because you had it first, and that's all you need. That's all I needed to see to find out who you were as a real person. Your chance is up. Your number is up. Last one, we out. Stick with your decision. Stick with it, man. Game over. You lose, sister. I win. Go on about your business. Get out my face. I'm done with you. Next. That's how you do. Then she know you ain't playing no games with her. This is not a game. This is my life. And you have made a mockery of our relationship. I'm done with you. No more fun with you. Okay? That's how you deal. That's how you deal. And that's how you have that conversation with the Filipino. When it's time to have that conversation with the Filipino that it's over, it means it's over. No way, no how will you recover that relationship. It will never be another with you. You have burned your bridges, and it's time to move on. That's how you do. I know a lot of things I said sound real cold-hearted, blatant, no feelings, no emotion. But when it's time to cut it, that's what you need. You need to be cold as ice. Mhm. Precision. The cut needs the precision done. Be something done with precision. Clean cut is always done with what? Precision. You don't believe me? Ask the surgeon. When they make a cut in the operating room, it's done with what? Total precision. Because you're dealing with the health and existence of a human being. It has to be right. And when you're dealing with your health and existence of your relational, your social life, and your relationship with another woman, or you got a Filipino, you got to be right. No guesses, no hit, no misses. Cut. And if you know you've cut, you have a clean cut, no return. And that's the problem is we cut the cord, or we think we cut the cord, and then as soon as she call us or she find a way to get in touch with us, we right back where we started from. Feeling sorry for her, missing her. And she got you back in her clutches again. Sending her 500 a month. Sound familiar, Johnny? Yeah, I know you. I know some of y'all do that out there, man. You say you over with her, but she ain't done with you. And she find a way to email you, take whatever, her sister call you, whatever, and you right back with her again. When you gonna learn, mister? When it's over, I told y'all the other day, never return back to your own vomit. She wasn't good for you for a reason. And you gonna try to make her good now? You think she changed on you? People don't change overnight, mister. Most people never change, to be honest. To be brutally honest with you, most people will never change. Hmm? So don't let her run that game on you. You know, I change. I'll change for you. I change. Stop the lie, sister. You is who you are. It is what it is. And you cannot change overnight on me. You can't. I can't even change myself overnight. That's how you deal with it. See, let me tell you this. Whenever you're dealing with a woman, man, most of the time, they're going to come off on you with emotions. Those emotions are designed to make you feel sorry for them. Whether they were right, tight, long term, they could have been the one that caused all the terrible times in the relationship. But they know how to recover by going into an emotional panic, emotional outburst, crying. And then as soon as they do like this, and then they look to the side to see if you're looking. If you're not looking, they're loud, get your attention, and you fall for the okie doke. Come on, man. That's one of the oldest female games in the world. Don't fall for it. When it's over, it's over. Don't let the tears make you sad. If it make you sad, walk away. That way you won't get weak. And that way you know you've cut it clean and you won't turn back and make a bad decision worse. Okay? That's it, man. That's all I got for you. I don't know if we got anybody out there. Let's see. Real quick, Ride Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, Group One Love. Who we got? Bruce, what's up, man? You good? Good to see you in the house today, Riding Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Bruce Nelson, what's up, man? You good? He said, yo. First man up in the house today, Bruce Nelson. This is our second broadcast today. Running creek. I know y'all got to go to sleep. I know y'all got to go to sleep, man. I know y'all got to go to sleep, but it's okay. Running quick. We had a good show today with Markel's TV. Talked about some very good information. We also got on off-topic issues as well. Talk about Hurricane Ian. If you're in South Carolina, it's coming your way. Be ready. Get out. Okay. If you're in Florida, it's already devastated the state, and be in prayer for the people in the path of Hurricane Ian. Here in the Philippines, we had Typhoon Harding, they call it Harding. Be in prayer for the people. Over 79,000 people were displaced because of that typhoon. Let's continue Ride Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, real quick. What's up, Smooth? You back, man? What's up? Number 2, back in the what's up? Smooth, man. What's up? What is wrong with you? Who's back? I can't believe this guy. He had number 2's day on the first show, and he's back again. Let me see. Bruce, okay, I give it to you, Smooth. You almost got to be number 1. Bruce beat you by some milliseconds. You know, he beat you. You guys actually have the same timestamp, okay?
Bruce beat you actually he had to beat you by a millisecond. So I'm not gonna get on you too much. Number two, we'll do for the day only. Okay, let's go. Right. What's up, Terry Ray, man? Come on, two. Everybody hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Chit your hit that like button, man. Come on, man. Please hit the like button. Let's go. Terry Fleming, good to see you now. Today, Ron Chain. Who we got? Murphy Hayes, what up, P? What up? All my people back with me for a second show today. Fridays, y'all. Y'all be ready. Friday's gonna be a long one, okay? I'm gonna have Markel on here, and when he's done, next time I'm gonna be a little faster than that. But next time it's gonna be like that, okay? I don't play. Let's go, Ron J. Who we got? Murphy, he said the first Filipino was easy breaking up, but the second one was hard. Okay. So the question is, why was it hard for the second one and easy for the first? That is my question. Why, man? It seemed like to me it would be easy or either be hard for both. So what is the difference? Was one more sweeter than the other? Or was one more meaner than the other? What? Tell us some more. Inquire mind want to know. Let's go. Round trip out of DC One Nation. Let's go. Love. Bruce Nelson. He said, Bobby, I'm planning on meeting my Filipino in Vietnam because I'm unvaccinated. Would it be easy for her to take a vacation there with me? She also has a passport. I don't know. From what I understand, Bruce, Filipinos can go to Vietnam. As far as easy, the easiest way to get there if you're an OFW, overseas Filipino worker, and then you can get any place you want to go because they want you to go out the country to make that money to send it back home. But if I don't think it's going to be a problem for getting there. I had one of my subscribers recently had his girlfriend they met each other in Thailand, and they had a great time, So I don't think it's going to, as long as she has proof that, she's got residency and she's going to be coming back. I don't think it'll be a problem for getting there. She's got to go to Vietnam. You're going to probably have to help her get that money for the plane flight, and she's going to have to get a passport to get to Vietnam, okay? Because it's in Asian countries, they have this organization called ASEAN, ASEAN, or ASEAN, ASEAN countries. They're members of Asia, Southeast Asian nations. Okay, it's called the ASEAN. Whenever you're in the ASEAN group, which is Vietnam, is one of the ASEAN countries, and the Philippines it makes it easier when people within their respective countries want to go to other members of the ASEAN group. Okay, so I don't think it'll be a problem for her at all. Just make sure you got it planned very well, and you got to find out why. I need to know why you don't want to get vaccinated. That's crazy. You're making it harder for yourself, my brother. Yeah. But you got your reason. I respect your reasons, but I'm telling you, man, it'll be if you were vaccinated, you wouldn't have to go to another country to meet. Okay, let's go round train by the easy one nation group of love. Swoop sound. He said, hold on, my system is slow. Okay, he said, I'm putting mine to the test. I am putting mine to the test by not sending any money to see how long she will stay. I can tell you that right now. You got to do that. She'll be there for 2 days, maybe a week. That's it. And she'll be talking bad about you, saying things to make you feel guilty. I thought you were a man. I thought you loved me. We have to eat. How am I going to take care of myself? The government's not going to take me. If you're a man, you'll send my money. It's going to get ugly, buddy. You better get ready. It's also according to how much you were sending her to. If you were sending her $50, no big deal. If you were sending her 500, that's a big deal. In the Philippines, 500 is about 25,000 pesos. That's a lot of money out here. So it depends on how much you were sending her. Now, chump change, she'd be like, next, who cares? But if you were sending a good chunk of change, she gonna try to figure out what's going on with you, and then she gonna pull rank on you. What you mean pull rank on me? About what you mean? She gonna pull rank. She gonna tell you who's really the boss. You're not the boss of me. Send me my money. Go get my. That's when she gonna get like American woman. She gonna go ballistic on you, and so get ready for the beat down, my brother, cause it's coming. That's it, man. That's it. Okay, man. It's been real. Okay, wait a minute. Remember, it said the first was greedy and selfish. The second was sweet, but on the lazy side. Okay. First one was greedy. I talked to y'all about greed the other day. Greed and envy come together in pairs. They run together. They like cousins. You know, whenever a person has greed, that means they want more than enough. They want the whole. They want 2, 3 plates. They don't want one plate of food. They got to have 3 plates, 4 plates. Okay, and then when they get greedy, the greedy go turns into envy. Not only do they want 3 or 4 plates, their plates, but they want yours too. They envy you what you got. You got some. Oh, you got some macaroni and cheese. I ain't get. I want that. Give me that macaroni. You still want to fight over it, man. I'm telling you, man. So I understand. So the first one was greedy. So whenever somebody's greedy, that also has a tendency. They also have a tendency to be narcissistic. Okay, full of themselves, loving themselves, and hate everybody else. Okay, so yeah, you probably have a hard time with releasing someone like that from your in a relationship because they have a tendency to want to manipulate you, want to go off on you, give you a lot of emotional outbursts and crying and hollering and screaming and temper, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then they sometimes have a tendency to threaten you. Okay, so yeah, it's difficult when you're dealing with a Filipino man. It's easy to get along, go with them, but when it's time to break up, it's hell on you. Got hell on your hand. I told y'all, I think I told y'all a few months ago about one of my subscribers. I'm not gonna call his name, but he got hooked up with a Filipina. He was in a small town. I can't think of the name of that town for the life of me. He made the first mistake he made was he went to live with her. Remember that broadcast I did, Never Stay with a Filipina? He made that cardinal error. Okay, he went to live with her. He moved from the United States and he stayed with her in her home, and she had 2 grown sons. Two grown sons. Okay, that was his second mistake. Going in the house with 2 grown men, and you the third one. You the third man in the house. No one woman. You know they're gonna protect mama, right? Hmm? Yeah. And so he had hell on his hand. He finally got. He asked me what to do. I told him get out there as quick as you can. He got out there. He had to sneak out at night. I kid you not, man. The guy had to sneak out at the dead of night. And then he got out of there, went to a hotel, stayed for a hotel for a little while. Then he found him a place, got him an apartment, and got him another girlfriend. And then he made another mistake. He goes to church like he normally do. And the lady was his old girlfriend there waiting for him. She had the boys, and this boy, she had threatened him with them boys. She had told him before, you better not go out this house. He was so scared he couldn't even go out the house. That's how much she had threatened him with the boys. Anyway, long story short, man, when you cut the cord, cut the cord. Don't look back. Don't give them any kind of leeway or opening so they can think, well, and don't even, when they cry, don't even look at them. Because if you look at them, that's an opening in their minds that, oh, he's taking pity on me. I got him now. And they're going to keep on. Don't even look at him. Say, okay, let me know when you're done. And drink you some coffee, eat you some food. If you've already talked to her and tell her everything you need to do, walk away. If you haven't, wait till she's done. Give her a piece of tissue. You know, and say, okay, you finish her? Let's stick on. I'm done with you. I don't care if you cry. I don't care if you lie. I don't care if you steal. I don't care if you squeal. I don't care. I'm done. I don't treat you with respect. I want this over with. Don't call me no more. Don't talk to me more. Stay out of my face. I'm blocking you. And don't talk to my parents. Don't talk to my sister. Don't talk to nobody in my family. I'm done with you. That's how you do. You ain't got to get all upset and yell, but you tell it in no uncertain terms. It's over. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, just like I told you to tell her, the more you tell them sometimes, the more it don't even sink in. You know why? They know that you is a real catch. They know that they got a foreign man, and the foreign man is highest prestige in this country. If you, whether you black, white, blue, brown, fat, tall, skinny, whether you, if you're disabled on in a wheelchair, if you got a foreign man in this country, you got something. Okay, so it's hard for them to deal with the fact that this is over with them. So a lot of them will go crazy on you. Yeah, they want to fight you. They'll threaten that they're gonna send their brother to get you. All kind of stuff, man. Another one of my, well, she's not a subscriber, but she's a family member. Okay, my wife's cousin. I'm not gonna mention her name. She found a foreign man in Dumaguete. Okay, and they started living together. Okay, they're married now. Long story short, but they were living together. But prior to her, this foreign man, he's from Sweden. He had another girl, Filipina, in his house, right? So the girl he found out, the Filipina that he had before her, what I'm talking about. She was cheating on him, sleeping around with another guy, and she giving him money and all of that. And he's staying in her house, in his house. So he kicked her out and got my Lizzie's cousin. And when the lady that he kicked out he found out that he has another girlfriend, oh my God. She came over there every day, cussing him out, cussing the girlfriend out, threatening him with her brothers. He had brother, her family came out there. Come on out, all kind of stuff. And so guess what the man had to do? He finally they had to get up out of the city and move. They moved. They live now in Bugu. They live in Bugu. Bugu. That's where they're from anyway. And so it's a long story short. They don't give up easy, and they don't go down easy. It's always some kind of fight when they have invested in you, or they think that you have invested in them. They think that you, and especially when there's money involved. So get ready. Do you have a plan and work to a plan? Ryan Chan, who we got? Smooth. He said, "Nah, I only send enough to buy food for a month." So you send $100, or you send $200? Which one is? You don't want to tell us, yeah. Okay, but that's gonna be hard, man. Is she missing that money for food? Yeah. If she was paying, if she was using it for food, now, a lot of them say I'm using for food, they use it for everything else. But if she was using it for food and she ain't got nobody, and then a lot of them get your money and they got 4 or 5 other people, so it won't matter to them. It depends. Okay, so you will test her by holding the money back, and then you're gonna see how much she wanted your money or needed your money by her attitude. Her attitude of non-gratitude come out. She's gonna start cussing you out, calling you everything to boo, and you know you're wrong, and then she's gonna try to get back, trying to get you emotionally attached to her again. Okay, you have to be strong. Don't test it. If the question is my question is, why do you have to test it? If you have to test a woman, she already wrong in your mind. Let her go. Okay, I mean, ain't no need to test them by holding the money back. Cut the cord. That's the best thing to do. Let's go around train BobbieD. Who we got? Murphy Hayes. And I broke up with a second for the one I had. Okay. So he had 3 women. One of them he liked, but she was greedy. The other one was sort of lazy, and he didn't like her attitude. And so all 2 of those gone. He got one now, and he was blessed to have a good one. See, it takes time, man. Sometimes you're just gonna get out here and get the first one you meet, and that's you click like this. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I say it's more difficult for that to happen because people are so different. And when you meet someone, the chemistry is not necessarily always there right then, but the chemistry can develop between you guys over time. What time, right? Time. So it takes time. And so he spent time with this one he got now, talked to her, and she talked to him, and they clicked. So that's what happens, man. It takes time to develop a good relationship. You can't just get in there and say, I love you. We're gonna get married. You'd be a foolish for only fools rush in. Let's go around here. We got Bruce. He said, my pastor told me that God gave him a dream about the vaccine shots, and it wasn't good to take, so I didn't take it. Okay. I'm not going to dispute anything your pastor said, because you don't never disrespect a man of God. Okay. I respect your pastor. I don't even know, but I respect the man of God. I don't play that. Okay. So if he told you that, man, and you believe that in your heart, then you do what your pastor told you. Okay. And if he telling you wrong, guess what? God got to deal with him. Okay. You ain't got to cuss him out because he told you wrong. You think let the Lord deal with him. You pray about it, man. And if the Lord put you in your spirit to take the shot, take the shot. If you put in your spirit not to take the shot, don't take the shot. Do what's best for you, Bruce. Okay, man. Let's go round chain BobbieD. See one nation. Murphy. Sorry, Bruce. That was a mistake. Got you, man. Round chain BobbieD. Who we got? Smooth said, I sent 60 to 100. Yes, she used it for food. She would show me. Okay. So she does use it for food, and you have evidence to that fact. So the question I have now for you, Smooth Sounds, is why are you trying to test her if you know she is using the money for food? For what reason are you trying to test her? Huh? Are you trying to play game with her? Is that what you're trying to do, man? Trying to show your power in a relationship? A lot of people try to do that. And they try to test the Filipino. I'm going to take this money back. And then, people try to use their finances, their financial ability as leverages to hurt the Filipino because they know that most time foreign men gonna have more money than them. So they pull the money back. And if that's what you're trying to do, don't do it. Just let her go. Okay? Don't play no games out there, man. Be real like steel. Let her know you're a man and you're gonna play. Let's go right champ. Who we got? Bruce Murphy. He said, Bobby, I put Bruce into timeout by mistake. Okay, man. All right, Bruce. I'm sorry about that, man. He made a mistake. He put you in timeout by mistake. So you'll be okay, man. You'll be coming back in a few minutes. All right, man. And don't feel bad about Murphy. Murphy protects the show. You got he's a gold member and he's a blue rank member, and they all on this show to protect us. So he made a mistake. He did a finger mistake on his controls there, and they got you out. You'll be all right, man. I apologize for that. Ryan Chain, who we got? Smooth. He said, I just want to see if she is the same. For close to a year, I never seen anything, but she still stayed around. That proves something right there. That proves something right there, man. What are you trying to do? You know she need that money. You know she need that food. Don't do it. If you think the question is, do you think she's playing around on you? And if she's showing you every time she buy food, does she show you the receipt? Then you know she's not. She's buying food. Now the question about was she playing around on you? You don't know that part. She's still buying the food and still playing around on you. You just don't know. But you said that for a year, one whole year. This is your words. You never sent her anything, and she still stayed around. Okay, that tells you something about her loyalty to you. She stayed faithful to you, or not necessarily faithful to you, but she continued to talk to you for a whole year. Didn't ask you for nothing. Okay, you never sent. I don't know. She didn't ask you for nothing, but you never sent it. That's a good barometer of her character. Okay. And so testing her further by withholding the money, a lot of guys do that, they withhold the money. When I was dealing with Lisa D, I never withheld any money from her because I know she needed the money. Even though sometimes I felt like it. So, I felt like, anybody can go through something you feel and you have a feeling you get. She said something I didn't like, whatever, or made me mad. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this to you. I remember this is what I used to do with Lisa D. When when we had like she missed if she missed it, let's say we had appointments, right? Because we knew when we were gonna meet, chat, video chat, right? So let's say she didn't show up one day, whatever, right? Okay. I said, look, I got, every now and then she do, but she'd have when we talk about it afterwards, she'd have a legitimate reason, and I would make sure it was legit. Okay. So what I do, I was, look, I'm tired of this. One week she did it several times. I said, look, I'm tired of this. You miss again, I'm gonna dock your pay. That's what I did. I docked the pay. I deducted whatever that day was. That's it. I docked it. When I took her money, divided by the days of the month, and took that amount out. And then she stopped doing that. That's what I did. But I had a valid reason, I just didn't do it just to do it. You gotta have a valid reason to do stuff smooth. Just don't do stuff to be doing it. Valid reason. So my thing is this: if you're doing that, that means you have some kind of concern or doubt about her loyalty and maybe about her faithfulness. So that's why you're doing it. I'm awake. Okay. She was laying on the couch, like she was asleep. Now she's awake. She heard what I was saying. I didn't want you to hear all that. But yeah, man, you gotta be careful with that. There you go. Smooth Side said, nah, I'm poor. So I'm poor. I am so poor I have to rent to own the PO. Okay. All right, man. Hey, so nobody's, in America, we're not as poor as other people in the world. You think you might be poor there? Come to the Philippines. I'll show you poor, buddy. People living in the squatters area. You know what a squatters area is? It's an area where people have no money and they get cardboard boxes and they get a piece of wood and they make some kind of covering. And they usually get to a place where there has running water, like a stream, so they can wash up in the mornings or whatever. And that's where they sleep at. They find those areas, and that's what they call a squatters area. They just squat there, where they put up the little tents or whatever, and that's it. They don't have no lights. They usually don't have no lights. They have a running water, like a stream or like that near, and they can wash up, stuff like that. That's what it is. That's poor. They ain't got nothing but the clothes on their backs. And you see men, women, boys, and girls, families of squatters. That's poor. All right, guys. That's it for now. Been real, been real, been real. Remember now, guys, I'm changing my time. I'll be trying to come to you around 10:30. Uh, we can tell y'all let me know when the time change back on. I don't keep up with that. I'm out in the Philippines. Let me know when the time come back to the USA side to a daylight saving time, whatever time is on. Let me know when the time change again, and then I'll change I'll change my schedule to suit the same time. Okay. All right, guys. It's been real. It's been real. Been real. Had a double show today. I gave you double for your trouble. And if you didn't like the show today, you got a problem. Okay. Straight up. I gave you I gave you all of me. And Markel gave you all of him. And what more can you ask for? Okay. So thank the Lord that you had this time to share with us. And we thank you. Let me tell you what I want to tell you right now. I got some very special people on the show, and they're called members. I want to thank every one of my members for being a member. Lamont Taylor, bronze member for 8 months. John Thomas, gold member for 15 months. Put up with me. Bronze member for 14 months. Life in North Carolina, bronze member for 11 months. Murphy Hayes, gold month for 15 months and more and counting. Okay. Thank you so much. On behalf of Lisa D and me and Love Train Nation, thank you. We appreciate the members, what you do for us. What you do helps us to keep on coming back strong and long to you with the same type of content you want to see. And we appreciate you. For those of you that are new subscribers, Terry Fleming is one of the best subscribers. He is the best as far as donation. He gives a lot. Thank you so much, Terry, Mr. Terry Fleming. We call him the Rain Man because he loves to make it rain. Okay. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate you. And all my subscribers out there, whether you give or you don't give, we appreciate you for looking in.
I think they're okay, Smooth and Terry Fleming.
Oh yeah, Smooth is okay. They passed him. Terry Fleming is okay. I think it didn't hit Miami at all. So I think they got a lot of rain, so they're okay. But then yeah, those of you in the hurricane and path Ian, uh, y'all be careful out there. And if you have to evacuate, do not hesitate. Get up out of there right now and go. Don't play crazy. Well, I guess it's gonna hit me. I know it's gonna hit. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't play no game with the hurricane because it will take you out. Okay. I'm a living witness to hurricane will mess you up. Remember last year, Odette? hmm I had no lights, no waters in. Thank God our house didn't. We had a few. We had an awning came down. That's it. We got that fixed back up. But that's it. But you better be prayed up. And when you pray, the Bible said that people say that the prayers of the righteous what availeth much. Pray up. Whatever hurricane, typhoon, tornado, whatever coming your way, if you can't do nothing else, drop on your knees and pray. God will honor your prayer if your heart's right. Okay? That's all I got for you, man. This is BobbieD and take care. God bless. See you on the backside of tomorrow. Peace.